This area in downtown Port Arthur used to be a place of hustle, bustle, business, and industry. Right there used to be the fair store, the department store, but all that's gone now. But instead, we're stuck with this polluting, foul-smelling stench that's here every single day of the year. Enough is enough. We have been bombarded by petrochemical pollution for over 12 decades. And as I've worked in the petrochemical industry, I've come to see the difference between what they say and what they do. And we have to get these companies to stop polluting. My dad often said that, don't turn up your nose at that smell, it's the smell of money. But I've come to learn and realize that it's the smell of death. I saw that we needed to do more and do better to help people, to address the inequities and the health problems and the pollution itself.
Everybody's information is going to...
Policy affects action and action affects policy. And if we're going to get those policymakers to do more for our communities, then we had to get them down here to see it for themselves. So I set about on the mission to get them to come here. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. As we get started on this toxic tour, I'd like to give you a bit of context. If you look up ahead, just over those trees, and you'll see the steam coming from the flares, that is the largest refinery in the country. That is the largest polluter of sulfur compounds and particulate matter in Texas. But notice those flares are still going. Those flares burn every single day, 24 hours a day. They never stop. And if you look ahead, you'll see the largest LNG exporter in the country. And then further down where all the cranes are sticking up like little pins, that is where the third LNG that we're currently fighting is trying to come in. So that's within 5 miles of my home. So essentially, when you're breathing that, you're breathing formaldehyde. Amongst all the other chemicals you've got in the air, now you've got that. That's the reality of here. People here simply aren't hired and have the opportunity to work. So the question is what's going on in our environment hurting and harming people? And if so, what's the cost that we pay in Port Arthur or in Freeport, Corpus, and all these other sacrifice zone communities? And we have to get these companies to stop polluting. We should not have oil and gas at the expense of people's lives and health. We have to find a better way. You know better, you do better.